If you study the Bible carefully, you find out that Satan is very strategic. Satan is very wise. Call him a thief, you're accurate. A murderer, you're accurate. A terrible person, you're accurate. Don't call him a fool, because Jesus never did. I am a witness. About 12 years ago, a pastor was preaching, charging the congregation to invite his senior pastor for a conference in his territory. And he said, Satan is a fool. I was in that city. I watched how Satan, in 5 years, messed up that same person that said Satan was a fool. Because he's not.
Apostle Arome explains what happened to the preacher who said Satan is a fool. What is going on? Let's find out.
It's difficult to identify where they are, but I think there's one pillar there. So there are pillars in the wall. And in this kind of building, you might have like 24 pillars and numerous blocks. At least I got a nod from an engineer. Numerous blocks, but like 24 pillars. If you check the strategy that Satan was trying to implement, are you there? In the book of Acts chapter 12, Satan wanted to take the pillars out, not the blocks, because the building does not rest on the blocks. The building rests on the pillars. If you study the Bible carefully, you find out that Satan is very strategic. Satan is very wise. Call him a thief, you're accurate. A murderer, you're accurate. A terrible person, you're accurate. Don't call him a fool, because Jesus never did. I am a witness. About 12 years ago, a pastor was preaching, charging the congregation to invite his senior pastor for a conference in his territory. And he said, Satan is a fool. I was in that city. I watched how Satan, in 5 years, messed up that same person that said Satan was a fool. Because he's not. He will not take your intelligence away before he deals with you. You will be awake and aware. The pastor found himself in a situation I'm looking for how to describe the situation. May the Lord give you understanding. So his plan was to take out the pillars. He took John out. How many of us know why it was possible to take John out? He took John out. I hope you know that the church suffered an issue of division in Acts chapter 6. I don't have time today to walk on, to show us the psychology of that division that took place in Acts chapter 6. When we come to do the proper course of the book of Acts, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at race, the race factor. Because Satan took advantage of the fault line of race differences to launch that attack. If you study the psychology of Satan, every time he attacked, you will know he is super intelligent. So the church had suffered a setback, which was a function of an onslaught that Satan launched. And the platform of that attack was the race fault line. If I'm not mistaken, in terms of, okay, let me leave that for now. Hallelujah. After that onslaught took place, there was somewhat, even though there was a remedy that came through the operation of the word of wisdom, and the solution that was provided, if we analyze it when I come subsequently, you will see the wisdom of God also. So what was happening in the book of Acts was like chess game. Satan comes with his own wisdom. Then God walking through the apostles. Because of that distraction that took place, the prayer weight of the church was affected. So Satan found a window, and through that window he took out a pillar. As long as we are corporately alive in prayer, it will be difficult for Satan to kill any one of us. He needs to create a diversion. He needs to create, and I'm telling you this, we are men of prayer. We have seen many people that Satan attempted to kill, that he did not succeed. No, he didn't succeed. I've also had my own, there were attempts at my life. He did not succeed because there was a system of priesthood that was put in place that empowered the angels of God to fulfill their mission of guardianship. So anytime there is, you might say, oh, what is happening is, oh, Pastor Henry is not doing this, is not doing that, and then people begin to buy into it. That matter that you are raising as the problem, as the challenge, is not the challenge. Satan has found a foothold through all of that nonsense. And what he wants to do is to take out a pillar. That's not the real thing that's happening. That's a human thing. We can get caught up in human things. Okay, I was marginalized, and that's a human thing. If you are deep in God, and if the cross has wrought its perfect work on your life, that will not even be an issue. It's a human thing. It's not. Are you with me? There is no human thing you cannot ignore. Because
So, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Peace.